What is up, everybody? We're back in here once again, man. Another episode of Weekly Win Streak. It's your boy, what up, bro? Your boy CP3 Bets back in here once again, man, to deliver to y'all the plays. Me and Bro just went 1-0 on the early sweep. We'll talk about it here in a second, guys, but we're happy to be on here once again and talk sports with y'all. Trying to stay dry out here in this tornado that's going on, or hurricane, not tornado, that's going on down here in Atlanta. Bro, how are we doing today, my man?
Hey, we're doing okay. We started today with a victory. That's never a bad thing. But in life, we started with an L. I went to a Chinese place across the road for me, ordered bourbon chicken, and half of my bourbon chicken was bourbon fucking vegetables. Bro, this whole fucking order was just broccoli and fucking baby corns. I'm pissed. Other than that, it's been a good day. What about you?
Hey, whenever you start the day out 1-0, it's automatically a good day. So I would say it's been a damn good day so far. I can't complain, bro. So, guys,
the Ice Cube music. It's been a good day.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Hey, fuck yeah, that's exactly what we need here right now. So, guys, for those of y'all just joining us, before the show started, me and Bro were talking about the hardest logos in sports. We were talking about how the A's are playing their final series in the Coliseum. Be a segue to a free play we'll get later on here in the show. But anyway, we're talking about how the A's are playing their final series in the Coliseum and how I think the A's have one of the hardest logos of all time, the green hat with the yellow A on there. I was saying the Warriors with the circle with the bridge in the background of it have one of the hardest logos. And I also said that the Raiders, when they used to be there, I said all the Oakland teams did. Bro, you want to tell them who you followed that up with?
No, absolutely. I think the hardest logo is the Toronto Raptors, where the dinosaur is wearing the basketball jersey and he's dribbling. Also, honorable mention, Chief Wahoo. RIP to a legend, Chief Wahoo. All the Cleveland Indians logos. That was just a classic, iconic, beautiful, simple logo. Similar to your home team there, TP3, the Braves.
Yeah, I mean, bro, watch out, man. You might get canceled for saying I'm just fucking around. Two of my teams have that logo. I mean, we have Florida State throwing this with the Chief Osceola and Renegade out there. So, I mean, we got the Braves, the Knowles, all that. But look, I think the hardest logo in all of professional sports. I mean, dude, I just think the Raiders black and gold or black and silver is just so like iconic. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're not the best team by any means, but I feel like it's so hard to beat that. But you might be right, dude, with the Raptors, honestly. Like, I'm trying to think who has a harder one than the Raptors. I mean, the Supersonics were cool, but like, I don't know, bro. It might just be the Raptors at this point in time.
It might. The only detractor, some people are weird. I am. The only detractor, like I used to say this all the time, if I ever went pro and I got drafted by the Raptors or the Vikings, I'd be fucking pissed. Like having to wear purple, like it's very hard to drip out purple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd be fucking irate. Like, are you fucking me, bro?
I mean, the Vikings logo does go kind of hard. You know what else used to go hard was the old school Timberwolves when they had those black and green jerseys. You know, the ones I'm talking about? Yeah. That shit was tough, dude. Dude, low-key, the old NBA jerseys are way harder than the new ones. Like the Hawks old school ones when we had like the red with like the pack logo on there, dude. And then we rebranded those blue ones when we had Joe Johnson. Those jerseys were trash.
Yeah. Those were garbage. But dude, what about the Magic pinstripes? Orlando Magic, the pinstripes, bro. Oh fuck, dude. We could go on and on, dude.
Yeah, the pinstripes do go hard, especially those Magic ones. Another one, I'm not just saying this because Bro's a Cleveland guy. Those old school Cleveland ones that say Cavs with the basket on there, those ones go hard. And then the Nuggets jerseys with the mountains of Denver on there, that one goes hard too. So
facts. The old school powder blue Denver Nuggets jerseys were sick, like the Mellow days. I really like those jerseys.
Who do you think is the best current jersey?
That's tough because, dude, everybody is kind of like vanilla down their jerseys, to be honest with you. Like, it's a shame. I don't really know. I don't know. Who do you think? I'd have to think for a second.
That's tough. I mean, I still think the Raiders black and gold or black and silver is so iconic. It's tough to go away from that one. But I mean, dude, that is a tough one. I'm trying to think. There was one I was thinking of. I mean, dude, the Yankees pinstripes are pretty iconic. It's hard not to say that one. Chicago Bulls, what Andrew says. Yeah, the old school Bulls ones did go pretty hard. That's for sure. Honestly, you know what I'm going to go with as my outright answer. I like the Warriors. Yeah, I like the Warriors black jerseys where they have like the gold bridge and everything on there. I think those go really hard. And then honestly, I think just the classic light blue Warriors jerseys, I mean, just go crazy.
Yeah. The Warriors do have cool jerseys. I don't know. I'm gonna punt on this one. I couldn't pick one.
Listen to this guy.
No, listen. If I had to pick two, I think the Cleveland Browns. The orange and brown. Just give me orange and brown. Elf center of the field. Dogs barking. And fucking give me any guy under center but number 4. Give me anyone. Give me TP3 under center, for God's sakes. But no Deshaun Watson. Again, I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it, but that's for another day.
That's the most homer pick I've ever fucking heard, bro. But anyway, we'll let it slide this time, guys. So guys, before we get into all the picks and everything, bro, do you have any thing in football that you want to talk about before we move to baseball? I have one topic I want to talk about, and then after that, we'll segue into our picks that go along with the other topic I wanted to talk about.
No, I don't think I have any true topics of conversation here. Go ahead. What's your topic here?
First thing I was going to ask, you got any early leans for the people on Thursday Night Football? Have you taken a look at the line or anything like that?
No. You know, I've looked at it, and I've more so looked at a prop standpoint. The one thing I do like is CeeDee Lamb over receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown. Sneaky prop that I think has some value is Ezekiel Elliott over his rushing total. Okay. Just because the Giants, their run defense is not amazing. They did do well against the Browns, but the Browns don't have a running back. Okay, so I think there's potential for Ezekiel Elliott to get back in there. I think certainly some value. But in terms of like a spread, when I looked at it, that 5.5 is such a fucked number. 4.5, 5.5. It's just a number that is like, what are we doing here? Like, so many of the dogs have won outright at that number, and the Cowboys just scare me right now. I more so might lean the over. I think over is probably my play. But what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to lay with the Cowboys, to be honest with you. It's going to be an insanely public play. I see that Vegas just let it go to 6, it looks like, in a lot of shops. I mean, I'll still lay 6 here with Dallas. Dallas has dominated the Giants. Dak Prescott dominates teams with losing records, especially in the division. Dallas off 2 losses. The Giants off an outright win is a huge underdog. I mean, I feel like everything lines up here. I mean, it's going to be insanely public. I'm going to be public TP. It's going to be TP3 tomorrow, and the P stands for public for me for tomorrow. So I'm going to have to – I mean, I don't see how I don't jump in here on Dallas. You should tell Gucci to shut up, man, because the dogs ain't barking tomorrow. I'm just fucking around. But, yeah, so that's my only thought right now for that game. Did look like, guys, that Justin Herbert was not in a walking boot today, so we'll see if he actually plays or not against Kansas City. Either way, I'm probably not going to be betting on that game regardless. I got 2 games in college football I just want to talk about here real quick before we get into it. Right now, guys, also put in the comments if you have any games you want to hear us talk about while we're on this stream. And if you haven't already, hit that like and follow button for us. Damn, ESPN says the Braves and Mets has been delayed. Let me tell you guys this much, guys. I'm sitting right here in Atlanta. We'll talk about it again in a second. There ain't no way in hell this game's getting played today or tomorrow. But first game is Miami versus Virginia Tech. This is a Thursday or Friday night game. The look-ahead line in this game was 7.5. Now we're looking at 19.5. Have you looked at this game at all, bro?
I have not.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to jump in on this game, to be honest with you guys, but Virginia Tech's getting like insanely disrespected on this number. Miami always has that sleepwalk game. I'm probably not going to bet on this game, and I'm just going to watch it. Like, this is the kind of game I want to see Miami come out and roll these boys if they're truly a juggernaut like they're supposed to be. And if they're not, then Virginia Tech will hang around and cover the spread easily. So it's kind of like that kind of game. If Miami really is that juggernaut, they'll beat the shit out of them. If they're not, then this game's going to be tighter than it should be. Also, too, I mean, there's a tropical storm going on. I don't know how things are going to be on Friday. So weather could play a huge factor in that game, too. So keep your eyes peeled, ears open for that one as well. The other game I want to talk about is we got Sir Locks-a-Lot in the chat. Give him a follow if you guys haven't already. He's over there on SoBet with us. But we got Oklahoma State and Kansas State, man. And look, when I look at this matchup between Oklahoma State and Kansas State here, first of all, I don't understand how Oklahoma State is ranked. I mean, I think both these teams are pretty overrated. Kansas State, in my opinion, is like more like exactly what they are, the 23rd best team. Oklahoma State sucks, guys. I was looking through numbers and stats last night. Like I told you guys, that's what I do primarily on Tuesday and Wednesday. Bro, Oklahoma State has a bottom 15 defense in terms of yardage in all of college football. If Arkansas didn't just give the ball away in that game, they would have lost that game and not even be ranked. I think they're really overrated. I think they're going to get the doors blown off them. Now, Kansas State played bad against Tulane and really bad against BYU, but a lot of those touchdowns were picks. I think they threw 2 pick sixes. It's either 2 pick sixes or they had a pick where the other team took over in the red zone against BYU. So, like, they basically gave them 2 touchdowns for free and then gave up a kick return touchdown. That's 21 points of, like, the 38, I believe, they gave up in that game that happened off that. BYU didn't really move the ball against them. Their defense is going to play much better at home. They do have a good fan base. I mean, Gundy plays good in conference games, but I think Kansas State's actually going to house Oklahoma State in this game. They're getting no push up front. Ollie Gordon had one decent game running the football, and that was against like it was either an FCS or it was either Tulsa or an FCS team. So like Ollie Gordon hasn't even looked good. Oklahoma State has no offensive line. Their quarterback Alan Bowman got benched last week, and their defense sucks. This spread feels like it should be like 10, and it's sitting here at 4.5. We got to take Kansas State.
Yeah, I might just stay off this game completely, honestly. Both these teams are completely underwhelming to me.
Yeah.
And I can't trust either of them.
No, Avery Johnson doesn't look that great, but the thing is, Oklahoma State really struggled against Taylon Green, who's a running quarterback like him. So I think they're going to do a lot of the same things where they run a lot of quarterback draws, where they try to run the football with Gibbons and their other running back, and then they will roll him out and try to give him easier throws too. I mean, Kansas State might struggle to pull away early, but I think at some point that Oklahoma State's just not going to be doing anything, and their defense will get tired and they'll get gashed big time. So it's going to be a gross game. I mean, it's 2 ranked teams. You think it's going to be a better game. So I think those are the 2 games that I've really looked into a lot. Obviously, I have a huge play. I'm going to be a couple of huge plays I'm going to be dropping this weekend in college football. One of them we talked about yesterday on the show. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We've talked about them every single time we talked about college football. I'm not giving out any other hints on that one because it's about to get maxed out here later tonight when I finish doing my research. I know Bro knows. Yeah. We're about to be dropping big units, baby. Big units. But all right, guys, we've talked about football long enough. Let's get into some plays for tonight's MLB slate. First thing I want to say before I tell you all about what's going on with my Braves here is you can get all our plays every single day over on SoBet. Bro and I are both 1-0. Yeah, cash it, baby. Bro and I are both 1-0 today. Look, guys, we can't go live till 5 p.m. every day. But tomorrow there's going to be daytime baseball. Today there's daytime baseball. We both took the Mariners on the money line. Look, I'm not trying to talk us up or anything like that because we hit this play, but in all seriousness, that was actually one of the easiest caps of all time. The Astros came back down 8 games in the division to win the division. They were popping bottles, smoking cigars, celebrating their asses off. I mean, look at their lineup today. They didn't have Yordan. They didn't have Tuve. They didn't have Kyle Tucker. And then they took out Bregman in like the 4th inning because the guy was too hungover.
Yeah.
Like, that was probably one of the all-time easiest. But all that being said, guys, we do have a couple more spots like that. Before we get to the teams we're fading today off champagne bottle popping spots, I want to say this, guys. It is absolutely monsooning right now. It's hurricane weather in Florida, Atlanta, and tipping over a little bit into Alabama. Before you place any bets this weekend on college football totals, keep that in mind. Also, too, the Braves and Mets will not be playing today. I don't think they're going to play tomorrow. I'm supposed to fly out to Dallas tomorrow to go to the SMU FSU game this weekend. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get on a flight tomorrow. Bro, they're saying we're going to have to play the Mets on Monday to determine who's going to the playoffs. How fucked is this?
Quite fucked. And you have to travel? They have to travel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Listen, it's setting up for pandemonium. But I think momentum's on your guys' side. And now if you have time to rest, you almost have your pick of the litter on who you want to go. Do you want to go Sale? You want to go Lopez? Who are you throwing out there? What do you think?
Man, definitely Chris Sale. I mean, Chris Sale's him. We got to have Chris Sale on the mound. And then I would put Max Fried out there. I mean, Max Fried won us the World Series in Game 6. I got to trust Max Fried once again.
Okay. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot him. I'm just obsessed with Reynaldo Lopez for whatever reason. I really like him. He's good. But Yeah, that's not exactly fair, but I will say this. You got, and don't take this personally, but you guys had a lot of opportunities to wrap this shit up way earlier in the season. Unfortunately, injuries just fucking put you guys in such a spot where it's like, hey, we're kind of getting fucked all year. But here's the thing. If they make it to the playoffs, watch out for the Braves because they've been through everything and found a way to still win enough games to get to the playoffs. And you do have a really good starting pitching rotation. You have Fried, as you mentioned, Lopez, Sale, Charlie Morton is okay. I feel like he's probably year 4 or 5. Maybe even somebody that you decide to move as like a middle reliever. But to have that type of veteran arm in the rotation is huge as well.
I agree with you completely, bro. I think we got to throw Charlie Morton in the bullpen, like you just said, and then start to go with I think we got it. As good as Lopez has been, bro, you got to go with Max Fried. I mean, Max Fried's come up big for us too many times. If the season ended on the back of Ronaldo Lopez, I wouldn't be pissed. But when you have Max Fried, a guy who's won you the World Series, you got to give him the ball, I think, in one of the must-win games. I mean, Sale for sure goes in the first game. Like, Chris Sale has earned every right to. I mean, Chris Sale's going to win Cy Young and possibly win all 3. He's possibly could win K's, K's, ERA, and wins in the National League. He could possibly win all 3. The triple crown for pitching.
No shit. Okay, I got it. All right, TP3. So enough of the hypotheticals in playing weather. The folks came for the locks.
You want to take us away?
No, you.
I'm on first.
Take the floor.
All right. Give me.
Or do you need me to? Do you need me to fire?
All right, let's do it, guys. We got our first play here, and it is a gross one. So, What did we just talk about earlier? And what have I talked about for the last couple days? If you're popping bottles, drinking champagne, smoking cigars, kissing the kids, I am fading you hand over fist in your next game.
Yeah.
And who did that? We're going to Bro's backyard, and we're fading his Cleveland Guardians. Not only were they popping bottles, smoking cigars, kissing the kids, out at the clubs, throwing ones till 3 a.m., they were wearing shirts that I find hilarious that said Cincinnati is in Kentucky. This is an in-state rivalry between the Reds and the Guardians. The Guardians just won the in-state rivalry this season. I mean, if the Reds have any ounce of pride in a season where they've spent getting their asses handed to them the majority of the season, they will come out here and hammer the Guardians in this game. The Guardians are going to be hungover as shit. Jose Ramirez is probably going to be drinking off his hangover in the dugout. Let's take a look at the lineup here right now. I don't even know if he's going to be playing or not. He might be having a beer in the dugout. But anyway, I like those angles right there. Also, too, they've moved Jacob Junis back to this game, and Junis has been like phenomenal since he got promoted to starting. He's like a 1-point-something ERA in his last 4 starts as a starter. I absolutely love the spot. Wow, it's official. The Braves will play the doubleheader on Monday. It's official. But anyway, I'm taking the Reds in this game plus 127. Give me the dog. Dogs. Tell Gucci to bark for us because the dogs are barking tonight, bro.
Gucci, come here and bark. He ain't having it. See? He just wants to be a schmuck when he wants to be a schmuck. It's all right. It's all right. Born and raised, my son.
Okay, so it looks like the Guardians are rolling out most of their regular lineup, but still, though, the boys are going to be hungover. They ain't going to be looking right, so I don't have a problem with them being in the lineup.
Yeah, also, the weather is shite in Cleveland. Very windy, very blustery, drizzly, ugly day. Hey, Pumi, yes or no, 10:30 a.m., Briardale, in the comments, Sunday morning, 10:30. We be done by 2:30. Just yes or no in the comments, and I'll message you later. Yes or no in the comments, I'll message you later, but we got to get that locked in, Briardale. Quick greens, lightning greens, I may have a match for us. Anyways, don't fade my, fade my Guardians today. Fade my Guardians. I wanted to stick up for them, but I couldn't. There's just no way. Listen, I was going to bet against them with Bibby on the mound, but they did well. Oh, Pumi. His back. He's out of commission. All right, but TP3, so you're fading my Guardians as your play. In terms of my play here, we are 1-0 on the day, which you can't sweep the board without starting 1-0. I'm going to go to the Brewers-Pirates game. And first of all, let's talk about this. TP3, did you see? I can't remember the guy's name. Fernando something. He was 4 at-bats away from a $200,000 incentive. And the Pirates fucking designated for a sign. DFA'd him.
No way. Who was it?
I can't remember his name.
Was it Rowdy Tellez?
Yeah. That was him. Yeah.
They definitely had that one plotted up. It was either him or Michael A. Taylor. I saw they both got DFA'd.
Bro, that's fucking bullshit. You can't do that to somebody. 200,000. Give that man his fucking money.
You know what that means, bro, is the Pirates are due for some bad karma today.
That's exactly where I'm going with this. That's exactly where I'm going with this. And also, Luis Ortiz, he's been fucking shite, man. He's not good. I don't have faith in him. He gets hit hard. I've watched multiple matchups where he's in the game. He's no good. And on top of that, the Pirates bullpen is probably the second worst bullpen in the league to the White Sox, which to be in the same conversation as them is never a good thing. So I think the Brewers come out here. Their bats, sure, they're missing Yelich. But at the same time, their bats are hot. And you look at some of their road games, dude, they're putting up 7, 8, 9 runs. They're balling out. Freddie P's on the mound. As long as he keeps the ball low in the fucking strike zone and doesn't give up the typical Freddie P 3-run home run, I think the Brewers are good here. I like the Brewers -1. Should have took them earlier because you could have got them on the money line at like -148. But Brewers -1 now. If you want to lay the juice, Brewers money line still. TP3, hate it, love it, indifferent.
I like the play, honestly. I can only look towards the Brewers just because, I mean, let me look at something. What's the Brewers record, right? What's the records looking at like right now? The Brewers could still have something to play for here.
When I was reading, I thought it said that the Brewers had everything locked up.
Have they let's see here. So the Brewers are currently sitting at, they're 3 wins behind the Dodgers and the Phillies. So in theory, they can still get a first-round bye. It's probably not going to happen, but the Brewers still could potentially get a first-round bye. Knowing the Brewers, man, I feel like the Brewers are the kind of team that no matter what, you just want to play on them. Like, I mean, they got their best pitcher on the mound here in this spot. He's dialed the fuck in. He's one of the 10 best pitchers in baseball over the last month of play. Got to go with the Brewers, man. The Pirates are the Pirates for a reason.
Yeah, they're shit. They're totally shit. So we've established we don't like our guardians, our guardians. This is a brotherhood here. Our guardians.
I'm a Guardians fan now. Again.
Yep, you just adopted them. I guess I'm a Braves fan too. But and then we got our Brewers. Do you have anything? Actually, let's do this. Let's switch it up a little bit. Before we go to your next official play,
Yeah,
you and I were chopping it up. And in the past 2 days, TP3, just so you know, we are 4 for 6 total on home run props.
Oh, shit.
You hit the 2 that you talked about. I hit 1 the day we were talking. I hit Aaron Judge last night.
Okay.
That's 4. And we did 6 of them.
Oh, Judge hit a home run last night?
Yeah, Judge hit a homer. Shohei fucked me,
let's go. Hey, at least Judge hit one for you.
Yeah. Judge hit one. Shohei fucked me. Dude, who's hitting a homer tonight?
I want to jump the gun. It's going to be somebody on the Yankees. They've got to have seen Eflin a good bit of times. Yeah, Juan Soto. Juan Soto's seen Eflin 34 times, and he's batting 500 against him with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. I mean, Juan Soto to have a home run, an RBI, or total bases today feels like a play that everybody should be looking at. Yeah, that's me. My prediction for a home run today is Juan Soto. Damn, I might take his total bases over.
Yeah, dude. Player props are somewhere to really, really delve into. I found some good success there. I love that pick, and I was gonna be square as fuck and go back to the
Yeah.
well. I was gonna go back to Judge, but I don't know if he's gonna go back to. I don't think he's gonna go back to back games. So I like Soto. If I had to pick a player in this game, I actually like Santander for the Orioles, especially with now knowing that Stroman is on the mound for the Yankees. It's been a bit erratic,
Yeah.
been having some problems. He's a ground ball pitcher, a contact pitcher, and he's been leaving stuff high. And that happens, man, that shit's getting fucking nuked. So we really are hoping. I can see Santander hitting a home run, but my play is going to be in the Dodgers game. I'm going back to Shohei. He didn't hit one last night, but he made really good contact on the 2 outs that he had. I think he's going to get a homer tonight,
Okay.
and give the Dodgers some run support, give Flaherty some run support.
I like that one, honestly. Yeah, the only pick I would go with for a home run tonight is what's his face, Juan Soto. For my second play, I do like that play right there for you. For my second play, bro, I'm going to stick with the. Actually, I guess this play doesn't stick with fading teams and popping bottles, but instead we're going to go with something else, guys. We talked about it at the top of the show. The Oakland A's are playing their final series at home. So what are we doing? We're backing the Oakland A's in this game. Oakland A's this season are 11-6 as home favorites. You have the Texas Rangers, who ever since getting eliminated from making the playoffs have just been absolutely awful. They're 1-4 in their last 5 games. This is more of a line play, to be honest with you all, than data play. Like, why are the A's favored over the Rangers here? It's because they're going to win the game. Vegas is telling you everything in the line in this game. The A's will win this game. They're going to sweep them in this series to win the series. If you're watching this show right now, there's your pick for tomorrow. We'll be taking the A's no matter what tomorrow. It's going to be their last game in the Coliseum. Give me the A's tonight.
Yep, and I love it. I love it. Poor Oakland fans, man. Poor Oakland. Like, for real. They had the Raiders taken from them.
Yep.
Now they have the A's taken from them. They have no sports teams left. That's it. Do they have anybody? No.
Yeah, they have the Warriors. The Warriors are technically considered in
I guess you're right.
Golden State, San Francisco, but they're in Oakland.
Okay, good. At least they have something to hang on to. You know, something. Man, my heart just breaks for those folks, man. Listen, guys, if you're joining us here on this beautiful hump day, make sure you're subscribed to SoBet. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube of TP3, to the YouTube of this guy here that needs a shave. Look at this. Yikes. Anyways, guys, 50 vetted professional sports experts, one place, SoBet. Right now is the time to subscribe. TP3, how far away are we from 50 straight days of football? Didn't you say it was like next week?
Yeah, let's take a look here. I think it should be next week.
While he's looking that up, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, get followed on all social medias. The free plays are flying. The vibes are high. The locks are coming. Guys, this is like the stock market. TP3 was very well. He did very good yesterday. I did not, but that's okay. When you got to buy low. You got to buy low, and you put yourself in the great position to catch the rise. Catch it all as we go up. It's like Millennium Force here. And then we're going to just stay up, though. Just stay up. We're never going to go down again.
So starting Thursday, October 3rd until for the next 50 days, we have football every single day because you have Conference USA Tuesday and Wednesdays. Then right after that's over, then it's Maction Tuesdays and Wednesdays, boys.
Fuck yeah. Well, wait, what about Monday? Oh, yeah, Monday Night Football. Duh. All right.
Come on, bro.
Well, dude, yeah. Whoop. All right. So listen, a fucking word of advice. Keep your head on a swivel for the Monday night doubleheaders. Some weird shit happened. And just be very careful. Those are some devious dogs on Monday Night Vegas.
Bro, I fucking hate those Monday Night Football doubleheaders. You got 2 TVs set up and they show both games on the same screen. I'm like, bro, come on. I'm like, pick one of the two. And the one that's on ESPN is faster than one on ABC. So I'm seeing the play on one TV and it's happening on the other one next. I'm like, dude, just play them on 2 fucking separate channels or put them on the same channel together. Like,
tell him, TP3.
None of this put it in the box shit. I can't stand it, bro.
Tell him.
I can't stand it.
Yep. All right. So, last play, guys, of the night. We're going to do a Wake and Cash because I've been known to be the Waking Cash King, I'm going to.
I'm sure you didn't mean Wake and Bake King.
Well, on that too. On that too. We have SoBet here. Oh, make sure you're subscribed. Wow. I'm not sure who designed these hats, but that's probably one of the worst design factors. I mean, you got to be able to read it here. That does say SoBet, but the SoBet Waking Cash King, you can cash it. Jack Flaherty on the mound tonight after the Dodgers got punked. And after the Padres fucking blew it with 2 outs, top of the ninth on Thursday, they somehow miraculously got a triple play last night with the bases fucking chalked to end the game. And it's not happening again to my Dodgers. Just to my Dodgers. They're my second favorite team. I love what they're doing over there. I love all their players. And Shohei's bombing, and the Dodgers are winning. Facts are facts. Dylan Cease, I'm sorry, I like the kid, but he's overrated. He just throws hard. He throws hard, and he's been getting hit hard. Listen, my dad told me something one time. I didn't want to play up ponies. I got beamed like the first fucking game. I said, Dad, I'm done. I'm done. That shit hurt like fuck. These kids throw super hard. He's like, dude, keep your eye on the ball. Just stick your bat out there. The harder it comes in, harder it goes out. Facts. Facts. Watch that shit fucking fly out. Tonight. Dodgers, baby. Lock it in on the money line. Bang.
Yeah, it goes back to what I said, guys. The Padres clinched a wild card spot last night. What did they do? They popped bottles. So the Padres are definitely in the fade spot. There's also one other team in the fade spot today. We talked about it earlier. The Yankees are fading the Orioles in that spot. The Orioles are popping bottles yesterday. So there's 4 spots you can take advantage of. One of them already happened, and it's 1-0 today. I believe every single one of them have hit so far this playoffs this season. Last year, I remember last year one of them was like the Pirates versus the Phillies, and I took the Pirates. Bro, it was the stupidest game ever. The Pirates scored 6 runs in the first inning and then lost the game. I was so pissed.
They've done that multiple times this year, too. Multiple times this year. It's so ass.
It is very ass. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at, bro.
We love it. We love it. And for anyone wondering, What Up Bro and SoBet are collabing with a little line. We're going to have some merch coming out, hats, t-shirts, hoodies.
Okay.
So stay tuned. We'll ultimately, for the Browns-Steelers game, we are going to be giving away an autographed SoBet hat for the individual who guesses the correct score and the winner in the first Pittsburgh Steelers-Cleveland Browns matchup. So that's what that's going to be over on TikTok. It's going to be a giveaway. We're going to have a little challenge going on. So make sure.
Who's autographing the hat?
What's that?
Who's autographing the hat?
What Up Bro?
Shit, I want that hat. It's going to be the What Up Bro 101. You better pick me.
Dude. Jesus, man. Listen, also, I'm working on getting a new theme song. That one's good. We're still going to use it, but we're working on getting another one. I got some shit dialed up.
Hell yeah. Well, look, guys, anyway, we appreciate y'all who've listened to us banter back and forth for the last 33 minutes. I'm not sure if we're going to do a show or not tomorrow. I'm supposed to be flying out to Dallas tomorrow, but it's looking 90% like I will not be because it is hurricaning here in Atlanta. So hopefully Friday I'll be flying out. So there's like a 90% chance we do a show tomorrow. Friday is up in the air. It depends if I can find another flight to get my ass out there. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, as always, you can get all our plays every single day on SoBet. Tomorrow I'll be firing on daytime baseball games, possibly even some nighttime baseball games. Obviously, there will be my free play on all my pages for Thursday night football picks. I'll probably have a play in college and in the NFL tomorrow that I like. But anyway, guys, as always, we appreciate everyone who tunes in every single day. Click the links in our bio at TP3 Bets at What Up Bro on X, Instagram, and TikTok. We're calling it X instead of Twitter this time around, and YouTube. If y'all want to get all our plays every day, it's $9.95 a month, 30 cents. Stay and look. Even if you don't want them, guys, please click the follow button. Interact with us on there. We still want you in the community for the free plays, and we love hearing from you guys no matter what. So we love all you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching. We got more coming for y'all this weekend. Bro has something else to say.
TP3, I'm going to hold you to it right here, right now. Yes or no, show tomorrow.
Yes, because I think I'm about to cancel my flight and try to rebook for Friday. So, yes.
Thursday night football special, 5 p.m. Be here or be square.
Or be square.
And you're not going to be square. We're going to be cashing out because it's the weekly fucking win streak. That's why.
I think that's the perfect way to go out. Let's get this fucking money.